Hello there. Happy Thursday. Well, we already have somebody in the room, so that's promising. All right. We'll get underway shortly. This will be kind of an open day. No chapter lecture to listen to. We do have a lot of announcements though. So, who's first in? Well, let's start to think about the weekend. Uh, Weekends aren't what they would be in normal times, but be kind of interested in uh, what you might have scheduled. We'll be getting underway shortly. Looking at my notes here. All right, three people in the room. Our numbers are beginning to grow somewhat. Very good. Well, good morning, everyone. We'll be getting underway in just a few seconds. So, who were the first people in the room? All right, well, I might as well start. Hi, Vicky. Hello, Hidden. Good to see you. All right. Uh, yeah, it's great to see you guys. It really breaks through the isolation. Brenda, hello, and Juliana, great. I mean, it's not quite what it is to see you in class, but well, we'll get to that a little later because the question of the day, and I want you to start thinking about it now. The question of the day is going to be about in the fall, what format of classes do you hope that you will have? So we'll get to that. That'll be a little later. Um, First, though, let me talk about the summer. Summer at Glendale College is going to all be online. It'll either be remote learning like this, where we're all, at the same time, or it'll be pure distance education, where you have these certain tasks that you need to do for the week, and you have deadlines, but people do them when they do them. Hi, Andrew. Hello, Theodore and Dosick. All right, very good. Our numbers are growing. So that's going to be the summer. Let me give you some other announcements because there's a lot of things that I have posted over the last couple of days on Canvas announcements, things that, legitimately you would need to know. Your associated students, your student government is putting together an impressive array of online events, to take the place of those things they'd usually be doing in Plaza Vaquero and so forth. So their events calendar has been posted on the Canvas announcements. The We Are In This Together bulletin came out on Tuesday. That is where if you need help dealing with your landlord, or if you have food insecurity, or if you're looking for mental health counseling or other services, there are leads on those things in the We Are In This Together bulletin. Speaking of food insecurity, Glendale College is running another food bank. It's coming up. And so I have put the notice in the announcement. So if you know somebody who is food insecure, that may be a good lead. If you missed the opening live comments, let's say on Tuesday, you just missed it. I am now archiving all of the opening comments They are both on the YouTube channel, and I have links to them on Canvas. So no need to miss out on these live comments, even if you're not there at the time. I just got a thing this morning about how Glendale College is now offering live Canvas support. So if you are just absolutely bewildered by Canvas, take a look at the announcement on that. It'll get you going. Here's a fun one. This also just came in very recently. There is going to be a virtual town hall with Congressman Adam Schiff. You're probably aware that Congressman Schiff is our local congressman. Glendale, Burbank, and in the LA neighborhoods, Los Feliz, part of Silver Lake, goes also a little into the valley, Toluca Lake, a little bit in North Hollywood. Well, anyhow, Adam Schiff is doing an online town hall for Glendale College. It's going to be next Tuesday evening. And so I have the particulars in the announcement, and they're asking people to send in their questions ahead of time. So that's pretty cool. Oh, hello, Theodore and Andrew and Hannah. I see you guys have come into the room. Cool. Let's see, what do we have up next? Your term paper. If you want to get in on that early bird special for your term paper, get it into me by tomorrow at 5 p.m. That'll be your deadline for the early bird. If you just, you're going to forego the extra points and you just want to get it in, next Thursday is the deadline. So you still have one more week until the general deadline. And one of the things that I'm inviting you to do today is either through email or through Canvas chat to ask whatever questions you have about the term paper. This is what I'm calling catch-up day because I'm not having you listen to a lecture. So what I especially mean by catch-up, besides questions about the term paper, is if you have any media note quizzes that you haven't done, if you missed quiz 1, quiz 2, or the midterm, let me know, either through email or Canvas chat, and I'll get you extra time for that. I don't want any of you guys getting left behind. Okay. Up next, the question of the day. The question of the day is that by the fall, things will be opened up, I don't know, maybe at least a little more than they are now. So for the fall, we don't know yet what the format of Glendale College classes will be. And, really, there are 3 possibilities. And I'm wondering what you would prefer. So in the fall, do you want most of your classes to be remote learning? That's what we're doing in this class, where we meet at the same time, but it's online. Remote learning. Do you prefer that most of your classes in the fall be distance education? That's where we meet online, but we don't meet at the same day and time. You have your responsibilities, your things to get in, but we don't do this. We don't get together at the same time. That's distance ed. The third possibility is traditional classes that going back to the campus, meeting in AD 217 or wherever. Let me know in the chat box which format you are rooting for the fall. Because among other things, I'm trying to get together my fall schedule, and I have some freedom in what I ask for. So I want to know what you guys prefer. Theodore is first off the blocks, and he's saying, I hope we have in-person classes, but realistically, we should probably still guard against another breakout by having online classes. So yeah, I don't know, Theodore, if traditional classes in the fall would, we'd all be wearing masks, we'd all be distancing, I don't know. Yeah. Hannah is saying that you prefer either remote learning or traditional. So Hannah, you're saying you don't like the full distance ed where we don't meet at the same time. I think that's what I'm hearing in your comment. Hidden is saying you're transferring. So you definitely prefer traditional classes. You can get by with online for your general education classes, but if you're talking about upper division, where I agree with you, Hidden, the uh, usually upper division classes are a little tougher, and so you're saying, gee, you'd like to do that in person. Now, Hidden, were you the one saying that you were going to go to San Diego State? Where is it that you're going to? Hannah. Hannah is saying that you feel that you will have trouble staying on schedule if we do distance learning. You know, I understand that. Yeah, I really do think that having some structure in life is important. Um, yeah, Hannah, you really like having a schedule. Yeah, yeah. Andrew, rather have in-person classes. It's way easier for you to learn. Plus, yeah, it really alters how you just go about doing things if you're just in the house all the time. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Hidden, you're going to UC Santa Barbara. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful campus. Hidden, I'm not going to say this would happen to you, but uh, many years ago, uh, I had a girlfriend. Yeah, probably not the last time. Okay, but the point is, she was bound for UC Santa Barbara, and truth be told, she was just sort of naturally a little brighter than me, and we lost contact, of course. And I found out she never made it past her freshman year. She got so caught up in the party scene at UC Santa Barbara that yeah, she dropped out after 1 year. Now the difference is that some people are more susceptible to that than others, and also Glendale College transfers are a couple of years older. By the time they get to a place like UC Santa Barbara. So Hidden, I hope it all works out well for you. I hope you come home with your liver intact. I'm sure you will. Hannah, you feel like you won't be on schedule if you do distance learning. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Oh, Juliana, you like the accountability of traditional classes. Uh, yeah, I miss hollering at students. Hey, you in the back, come on. Yeah, it's a core skill. But, you know, oh well. I'm sure I'll holler at students again. Hidden, don't get too freaked out by it. I got to say the social aspect of going to a university campus is part of the experience. So don't don't go too far the other way and just stay in your dorm all the time. All right, so that was a good discussion. Here's what we got going today. You have a media note. The media note is about something I'm concerned about, and that is the spreading of extremist ideas and hate online. The media note that you're going to listen to today is something that I used as a media note before the current crisis. It's a good discussion with a writer about how people get recruited into an online world of extremism. So listen to that media note and do the media note quiz. Next Tuesday, I'm going to have a part 2 on this topic. And the part 2 is going to continue on the same subject, except how recruiting into online extremism has sort of gotten supercharged during this coronavirus crisis. Now, after you get done with the Media Note and Media Note quizzes, Media Note quiz, I will be on Canvas Chat. I will be available if you have anything that you have missed that you need me to extend your time on. I'll get right on it. If you have questions about your term paper, I will be available for that too. So, any parting shots before I end the live stream? While I'm waiting for those last comments, I should do a promo for next week's supplemental instruction. Stephanie will be back on Discord, and she will be reviewing the Internet chapter, chapter 10. Okay, Andrew has a question. Theodore, what lecture are we doing today? Theodore, I've left the class open today. I had everyone do the entire Internet chapter, let's see, chapter 10 on Tuesday. If you missed that, then you should do it today. What I will also tell you about chapter 10 is that there was one slide at the beginning of the chapter, the one about the hashtag culture, where the sound didn't come through. So I've done a little patch on that. You'll see it on Canvas. Where you can hear my 2 minutes of comments on that slide. Theodore, yes. Okay. All right, I'm going to end the live stream, and I will see you over on Canvas Chat.